I need to know without any doubt that you're real. I asked God a specific question, I just asked God, I said, if this isn't the plans that you have for me, and I'm not going to spend eternity with you, if I stay here, then I need you to tell me. There was no questioning it. As soon as it was just one word, and God said, leave. Right after I chose to surrender, I'm going to say within like 3 months, my whole life fell apart and just was seeking peace. I lost my job. I lost my car. I left my home. I went through a divorce because I divorced my wife. So I was grieving a divorce. I ended up homeless for a little while. I lost everything I had my whole life. I left everything behind except for clothes and a few pictures I took with me. Mm-hmm. Then my sister died. And then a year later, my brother died. And I just went through so much spiritual warfare in between. But, I know that God audibly spoke to me. So I made that commitment and I gave God my yes. And that's all I did. I ended up with COVID.
Yeah, that was heavy.
And I ended up with double pneumonia.
Wow.
And I was critically sick, and I was an emotional basket case. When I surrendered my life to Christ, I didn't ask God to heal me of those things. I never asked him one time. I never even realized I was healed. Like, I don't know how to explain that to you, but taking medication my whole life and then just gradually stopped taking it, and even with epilepsy, I had epilepsy for over 25 years. I'm grandma seizures where I flop on the floor like a fish, and coded a couple times and stuff, will you trust him? That's where I am in my life right now. Like, no matter what he allows to happen, and I always talk about allowing, because I believe that God allows things to happen in our life to teach us, just like a child, that's what we are when we choose salvation. I just struggled a lot with feeling convicted about my relationship with God and pray for miracle things to happen, in churches and religion and stuff, and they'll pray like 5 times. Like, why do you gotta pray 5 times?
Yeah.
Like, I command this to go away, I command this to go away. I believe your faith should be, you either believe or you don't, but I believe that your faith activates authority.
We have no idea the things that God has protected us from.
Yes.
We don't have a clue. And, quite frankly, I don't even want to know. It's so crazy to me. It's like, what, people go through hard things all the time. I just don't see how people get through life without God. It mind boggles me. And I guess some don't, because, I guess we'll say unaliving, because apparently you can't say that on YouTube now for whatever reason. But
right.
The statistics of that just shows that people aren't making it.